Hey guys and gals, this is Military Comedy with the third episode of Frostpunk. How's everybody's day been going so far? I am actually sort of really tired. I may or may not have just woken up, and it may or may not be 4 in the afternoon right now. And this may or may not be just the norm, honestly. I kind of just deal with this about every time I do anything. So I'm more or less used to it by now, but it still kind of sucks. Alright, so one thing I did notice that I have been kind of slacking on is my, what would you call it, like my researching. Which isn't a huge problem right now, but eventually it will become a pretty large problem if I don't do anything about it. And let's see how my temperature is doing. So these places back here are chilly, which is not good at all. But this early on, it's not exactly the end of the world, so it's kinda eh. And I gotta provide a burial place for the dead, so we have this cemetery. Honestly, it doesn't need to be anywhere important, so let's just throw it over here. Looks fine to me. Don't know where else to put it, so that'll work. Hopefully that gets built pretty fast. I don't think that'll be a real issue, so that's good. And we have the automaton still on its way, which is just, those things are just so amazing. Especially once you've upgraded them. Right now, it's going to kind of suck because it'll only be 60% of the normal production speed. But eventually it'll become a lot more than that. I also have no idea what I have and haven't done here. Because unfortunately I've been playing a little bit off screen on my own account, or my own game. Just because I love this game that much. Scouts have reached the large convoy. Ooh. More people, and escort them to the city so that they all survive. Sounds like a plan. And speed this up a little bit more. Our coal production is a little bit lower than what I would like, but it's not horrible, so that's a good thing. And resources, I think we're definitely going to want this wall drill basically as soon as we can get it. Same with the steelworks, but maybe, I don't know which one. I'm going to go with the wall drill first, because that one might be just a little bit more important. And I also notice now that we have really low discontent, which is a good thing. But at the same time right now, that means we could also be using more. Like we could be putting on like 10-hour shifts, or 12-hour shifts, or whatever they are. I think it's 12-hour shifts. Which would eventually be really important. Right now it's not as important, but it would still be good to have. Alright, the steel wreckage was just depleted, so that means we got some more workers. So I'm going to send them all over yonder. We only have 3 amputees, too, which is actually surprisingly good. And the workday's over, but not for them. Actually, I don't have... Do I have the ability to do that? Did I not research it? I did not research it yet. Sorry, people, you're going to be upset for a little while, but get over it. I want to just research things as soon as possible. So let's get back to it. These wall drills are just going to be really important one day. And that's why I'm researching them so heavily right now. 6 hours of free time. I am not actually, that's not good. It's no bueno. Range setting, drop that down to normal. We don't actually need the huge range setting now. Alright, how much time? 6 hours. That's going to be pushing it. Gonna have to probably turn this off. Let's see. Now what? 7 hours. That's still pushing it. And turn that off. I promised people warmth, and I failed it, but ugh, nothing I could do about it. Except actually do it, but not my fault. Nothing I could do. If anyone asks, there was nothing I could do at least. Alright, so this wall, this drill, is going to be very, very important fast. Right now, it's not the most important thing, but it will be very important. So, keep that in mind. That's why I researched it so early on. I don't know if it's normally a really early research or not, because normally I feel like I kind of just leave it to like late game to research. But last time I left it for late game, it was kind of just a bad idea, because near late game it actually was just invaluable to have. And so I felt like an idiot when it took me so long to get. Right now we don't even have any steam cores, so I can't build it even if I wanted to. But we definitely need to get those steam cores and get those built ASAP. And Steelworks is researched now. That's good, that's good. And let's get some more scouts too while we're here. What was I doing? Oh, steel. That's it. Alright. I am not an idiot. Yes, I am. Alright. So steelworks is going to get built ASAP. I think I've said that like twice now. Keep in mind I am tired. I'm not even really tired. It's just so weird working such weird hours all the time. Alright, so now we have more people here that are homeless. And we should probably get some tents so that they're not homeless. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have another steam core, which is very good. So now we can actually build that wall drill. The wall drill, which is just, that's amazing. I love that thing so much. And let's just get a road going there. And everybody should have jobs now. We do need another, I think we're going to need another food place soon. Right now it's not as big an issue, but eventually that will be a very, very large issue. Alright, send everybody to that observatory. That observatory is just going to be a minor thing. Probably find some survivors and send them back here. But those are going to be very important survivors because we are really low population-wise. And people are hungry. I don't know how people are hungry. I thought we had a lot of food, but I will produce another hunting place. I think that's where you could put, what do you call it, like an outpost area. I believe that's why it's highlighted like that, but I could be mistaken. So don't quote me. Never quote me on anything, I'm not smart. Alright. Another set of scouts. Make them. Send them. Go. Let's do this. Kind of nice to have a second set of scouts early on. They become really important. Alright. Street is not connected to the generator. Requires at least one worker. Oh, there we go. We now have the automaton. That thing is just massive and so useful. And I just love the cutscenes in this game too. They're just amazing. Alright, sorry about that. I was checking my phone for a minute. Kind of checking how long I had been recording. And the automaton will go there. Put a few engineers here and some workers. And over here I'm getting scolded for something. Using automatons. Alright. Just hurry this up. Oh, more workers need to go here. This can honestly just be dismantled eventually. Right now it's not going to be a huge issue. My technology tree. Resources. Food and healthcare. Okay, this is what we need to work on. It's gonna get cold soon too, which is colder soon, which is not a good thing at all. Feed more with less. Open the book of laws. So people are gonna be unhappy that I'm doing this, but I do the soup one. The sawmill, the sawdust one probably is a little bit better, but I'm not as concerned about it, and so I don't want to do that one either because it kind of people get sick. And people like die if you use the sawmill, sawdust, whatever, which is just really bad because as everybody can kind of notice with this game, your whole goal is to just keep people alive, and if you start using like sawdust, then people aren't really going to be alive very long. Also, I keep forgetting to put another steam hub over here. I don't know why I'm forgetting that, but I'm going to do it real quick. And then I need to start researching the bunkhouses, I think, because those are a little bit more cold resistant. And every place here is livable, but people aren't very warm about it, and the temperature is just falling too. Alright, not doing too bad. You're at the observatory, explore, and escort the survivors to the city. What a surprise, who knew there would have been survivors at the observatory? It's not like I've played this game before. Okay. This place here is too cold to work, so I'm going to put on the heater a little bit. And we're getting our research done. Got to get that done as fast as we can. So that way we get a little bit more food from hunters. And mild frostbite. At least it's just mild. This could be worse, you know, you could have like bad frostbite. Alright, that bunkhouse is going to be just a priority. I hope that gets upgraded fast. I'm also thinking that I might do another medical post. Not a medical post, a research area. Ability is not. Yeah, I can't do it yet. Okay. The coal mine over here, I would probably do well having a second one. Where is it? And they returned safely, which is lovely, but they have no work right now. So just relax, guys. And we need more housing areas. That's a priority. Don't need people to get sick and die out here. There we go. And we have a lot of workers just doing nothing right now. It's not a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either. So I'm gonna build us another hunter's hut. Right over here, I think. Not connected to a road yet, so I will build that road. And just extend it over there, I guess. I love this game. Like, I'm beyond addicted to it, and I love playing it, and I love seeing comments on it, and it's just such a beautiful game. Like, there is nothing that looks this good, that I found, at least. I'm not gonna use the extended shift. I'm not even sure how to use it. I don't really like it. But one thing I could work on would be this medic apprentice. Not a huge priority right now, but eventually it will become a much larger issue if I don't really do anything about it. Alright, medical post. Gonna build it right here. Tell me we have enough coal to make it. We're just about to run out, but we did make it. Okay. And you guys go there. And we could probably spare some workers over yonder. Spare some workers there. Spare some workers and engineers here. I guess spare another worker there. I don't know why it didn't go to begin with, but whatever. Oh, that's a problem. No workers. And take a worker off. Add an engineer. Put all the workers there. Now we got bunkhouses that we can build too, so I'm gonna build, well, almost got them. We're about a minute away. Mild frostbite, another mild frostbite victim. Luckily that's not a huge issue. I believe you can usually save them before you actually have to like amputate with mild frostbite. Usually, I say loosely because I don't actually remember for a fact. Alright, so over here, 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 here. Wow, we could just basically go all the way down the line. But we're gonna run out of steel, so that's that. Can't do anything without steel. And what's going on? A frightened patient. Oh, this is one of the rough ones because if you cut off his leg, then he's probably gonna kill himself. But if you let him be, he's probably gonna die. So I'm just gonna let him be. I don't want him to kill himself because then he's gonna be the morale in the area is gonna drop just tremendously. All right, go to Winterhome. Let's hope nothing bad happens here. An abandoned station. Hope falls slightly. I'm sorry, guys, but nothing I can do about it. And very fast game. Just got to get more steel. And we got all those bunkhouses being built now. And it was his choice. He did kill him, or he didn't kill himself, but he did die from the frostbite. I feel bad for him, but I couldn't do anything to stop him. Alright, so we got all of this being built up. Got ourselves some nice looking houses. These bunkhouses are actually really nice. Eventually you can get like actual houses which are just tremendously better. Like they can survive the cold. And that's like, it's just beyond important to have stuff like that. Because if you don't have stuff like that, people tend to die fast. That frostbite and all that such. All that, yeah. Alright, yeah, everybody's just cold. Really cold. So, upgrade the bunkhouses a little more. Let's continue going down the line. Scouts have reached Winterhome. It's not good. So, the streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city chronicles describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy. Fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead. There's no hope. Sites discovered. So we're on our own here. That's not good. Because now we're going to have the choice of going order or faith. And I think I'm going to go faith. Because I've done order in my own playthroughs. And it's fun. But I think faith is a little bit better. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead? How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. So I'm gonna go with faith. I am. And start off with a house of prayer. I'm also going to end this episode now. Actually, I'm going to start building these house of prayers first, but I'm going to end it right after that. So over here would be a good spot, I think. Oh, I gotta wait a second. Gotta get a little bit more steel before I can do anything here. Yeah, we're not gonna die. They're very upset, which is understandable when you find out, like, the only other people to ever come out here died very painfully. So I can't blame them, but at the same time, they need to man up. Alright, get that other house of prayer built right here, I think would be good. And what's going on here? So now, I think probably just get that next rank up once we have 25 steel. Which could be a hot minute knowing this game. So let's get these two places just built up as soon as we can. House of prayer built. Sweet hope rises. People are a little bit happier. Not much, just a little though. Which is all we needed. And scouts have reached somewhere else. Explore the freshwater spring. Escort the survivors to the city. Yep, we're going to get some more survivors in here. Alright. And we are very close to getting that 25 so that we can research more. I was about to say more better technologies, but that would have just been embarrassing. So I will say more gooder technologies, because that's clearly much better grammar. Alright, and I'm going to end the episode here because I think I've been running for about 20 minutes now. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. Consider subscribing if you're not subscribed already, and just let me know how you guys are enjoying this Let's Play, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.